For your turkey, you're going to need a 5-inch balloon, and I've inflated this to about 4 inches, and I'm going to just let a little bit of air out. I want to be able to squeeze this balloon, okay? And then tie a soft knot, by which I mean don't pull the knot tightly, because I just want to be able to just roll that knot along the neck a little bit so we can squish the balloon somewhat. I've inflated a 160 to a tail of about 4 or 5 fingers. If you don't have a 160, don't worry, use a 260 twisting balloon instead, okay? And I'm just going to make a small loop of about 5 fingers. So twist that around and pass that knot through the centre of the loop to help ensure that doesn't come undone. And we're going to make another loop that is very similar in size. So I've just given my balloon a little squeeze to keep it soft. I'm going to measure. That's the other one. Make a twist, then have a look. I make one twist and then I have a little look. If I'm not happy with that twist, I can reverse the twist and then have another go. But I'm happy with that, so I'm just going to twist that around, okay? And we can take that knot and nozzle and just wrap that around the second loop, okay? The next loop, we're going to make a little bit bigger, okay? So maybe 6 fingers or so and twist around. Okie dokie. So this is what you've got. Snip off the end and let the air out of the balloon and tie a knot. And then just snip away this excess. Take your 5-inch balloon and we're going to try and twist a bubble at the end here. So you're going to want to grab a good amount of balloon because you're going to think that you're going to have a huge bubble at the end, but as you twist, the bubble kind of just disappears on you until it becomes quite small, okay? So hold on to that. And then we're just going to wrap that little bubble into this cluster of loops. Okay, and we want the large loop at the top and the smaller 2 loops to the side. I've inflated a 260 to a long tail of probably 7 or 8 fingers. Okay, and I'm just going to make a small loop of about 4 fingers. Just twist that around. And again, as we've done before, pass that knot through the centre of the loop. Okay, squeeze your balloon to soften and make a small bubble of about 2 fingers. Okay, and we're going to pinch twist this. So just fold the balloon over like that. And we're going to pull this bubble upwards. And as we do so, twist it around. Okay, so be firm and confident. Pull it upwards and twist it around. Okay, that wasn't too bad, was it? Okay, and we're going to make another bubble of about the same size. So squeeze your balloon to keep it soft. Again, a bubble of about 2 fingers. Okay, and fold the balloon over. And again, we're going to get hold of this little bubble, pull it upwards and twist it around. And the more you do of these, the more confident you will become doing this technique. It's a very useful technique to master. Okay, there you go. And give your balloon a little squeeze and then measure a bubble of about 5 fingers. Squeeze the balloon, make a bubble of about 2 fingers, 2 to 3 fingers. And yes, grab hold of this one, pull it upwards and twist it around. So you will be a master of pinch twists by the time you've made your turkey's head and neck. Okay. And then we're going to make one more pinch twist, the same sort of size bubble. Okay, grab hold of it, pull it upwards and twist it around. So pull it around and there you go. Okie dokie. We can discard the rest of this balloon. So I'm just snipping off the end and tying a knot. So this is what you've got. I've got the tip of an orange 260 and I'm going to use my pocket pump just to put a very small amount of air in the end. Okay, so I just want to have a little tip, okay, and squeeze the air to the end and tie. Okay, so you can use a goldenrod tip, a yellow tip. I like to use orange for Thanksgiving because it just fits with the autumnal colours. And then pull that little bubble into these pinch twists here and just wrap around, okay? And then we can snip away the excess. For the face, I'm going to use a black Sharpie with a fine point just to draw some small eyes. Hopefully you can see that. And for the turkey, I tend to do quite worried eyebrows. Or wouldn't you be worried if you were a turkey at Thanksgiving in the States or a turkey at Christmas time in the UK? And then with my white Edding 750 paint pen, I'm just going to do 2 little dots in the eyes. And then for the chin, I think it's called a wattle, but don't quote me on that. I might just have made up a word. But for the wattle chin, I'm using an uninflated 5-inch round. Hearts work well, but you can just use an uninflated 5-inch round and just wrap that into the pinch twist there. So just wrap it around and underneath the little beak. And then you might just need to pull it out a little bit. Okay, and then take the nozzle from your 5-inch balloon and wrap it into those 2 pinch twists. Okay, and then let's have a look. And there we've got our Thanksgiving turkey. I'm going to just tuck the turkey under the sculpture's arm. So just pull that arm outwards and just tuck the turkey inside that arm. I think our gnome looks all set for Thanksgiving.